From a glitched out shop offering you unlimited gems to heroes without any abilities, here are 35 facts only Clash of Clans veterans know. And for number 1, back in the day when you looked at other bases, you could see something like this. What? Veterans would know that if you spectated bases right after they'd been destroyed, their base layout would show up as an empty one. This has changed, as now if your base was destroyed, the only thing you would see is the unarmed traps. Number 2, the Barbarian King used to cost 10,000 Dark Elixir and the Queen used to cost 40,000. Now the Barbarian King costs 5,000 Dark Elixir while the Archer Queen costs a measly 10,000, which is a huge discount from where it was before. While this change did make it easier for players to buy and use the heroes, it also made it so that OGs wasted tons of Dark Elixir back in the day. Number 3, Town Hall 11 looks like this, but it used to look like this. Supercell likely changed this one because the old Town Hall just looked too plain. But to be fair, all they really did was add a few features on top of it. Number 4, if you played before the Town Hall 11 release, you might know it was originally intended to be just a blue version of the Town Hall 10, which is crazy. While the Town Hall design was leaked in multiple variations, all were in a blue themed color, which is much different from the one we got today. Number 5, if you're an OG who likes petty strategies, you've likely used Lightning to rob people's loot storages. Because Dark Elixir was so valuable back in the day, people would start games only to steal some Dark Elixir and leave. Because Lightning can be brewed by pretty much anyone, it was really annoying for players to have their storages that they worked hard to fill up just be emptied with a few Lightning taps. Pain. Number 6, when level 11 walls were first released, they looked nothing like the ones we have now. These walls were electric themed, which looked really amazing. They were also introduced with these extremely powerful level 12 cannons, which made a killer duo. Unfortunately, the walls were quickly removed, and instead, we got these replacements. Fortunately, later on, Supercell did add a blue themed town hall, and kind of similar blue walls. Number 7, a more commonly known feature was the rearming traps option, which was extremely annoying. This game was actually way too hard when this was in, because when someone destroys your base, all your traps are triggered. It ends up with you having to spend tons of gold to just ensure your traps work next time. This was fixed, as now all your traps rearm manually. No gold message popping up. Thank you, Supercell. We needed this. Number 8, when clans were first introduced, the chat message function would be on the top instead of the bottom. This was super inconvenient, as if you've used almost any messenger app like iMessage or Discord, you'd know typing on the bottom is by far the better option. Number 9, while now you can just tap on one of your collectors and they would collect for you, at one point you'd have to tap each of them separately. At the very least, this option was kinda satisfying as you could slowly watch your gauges fill up. Number 10, in Christmas of 2016, Clash of Clans added Ice Wizards as a limited troop to the game. These Ice Wizards were kind of bad, with the function of slowing down enemies for a short period of time. They still added a unique freezing effect to the game, which only really existed before with the freeze spell. The Ice Wizards were returned to the game in 2020, but honestly, they were never really that good. Number 11, Dark Elixir used to be literally impossible to collect. Without a Dark Elixir drill, the only way to collect Dark Elixir was to attack other people who had it. Back in this time, Barbarian King was extremely hard to obtain, not to mention the Archer Queen, which was 4 times as expensive. This is where the Lightning strategy was OP, as it was really the only way you were going to farm those Dark Elixir storages. Number 12, while now things are shown by the number below the troop, they used to be shown by the amount of stars attached. While this was very outdated and looked pretty amateur, it looked really nostalgic, and now it's been gone for so many years. I do still like the new look though. Sorry guys. Number 13, if you're scared of getting attacked, there was a strategy where you could keep your device on at all times, and Clash of Clans would never let someone attack you. This feature allowed all no-lifers to stay on Clash of Clans 24/7, and while this was a great way to progress your base, too many people started doing it, and so Supercell decided to add in playing breaks. These playing breaks made it so that you would automatically be logged off for some time, with the message, your villagers need to rest for a few minutes. While these playing breaks only showed up if you played for 4 hours straight and would only last for 6 minutes, they were enough to end the dumb strategy of being online 24/7. Number 14, decoration funneling is one of the smartest and oldest tactics to ever be used on Clash of Clans. This strategy worked placing your decorations in certain places you didn't want your enemy to go. So, in doing this, you could force your opponent to deploy their troops in an area that was either a trap or just a plain bad place to have their army. Number 15, if you've seen this rare stone, you are very lucky. This stone was only added to player bases in 2012 when Clash of Clans was first publicly released. From there, many people decided to remove the stone and or delete Clash of Clans, making the amount of people who still have this extremely rare rock almost 0.1%, meaning if you went and looked at all your friends' bases, they probably don't have any of these. Number 16, if you purchased this glitched out shop offer, you'd be able to obtain unlimited gems from the item shop. During a period a few years ago, if you purchased a gem pack, spent the gems, and then refreshed the game, you would get all your gems back. From there, you could just refresh your game an unlimited number of times and just straight up max out your base in a few hours. While this glitch was insane, almost nobody took advantage of it, but the ones who did were not banned, and they were allowed to keep all the gems they earned. Lucky. Number 17, while this is a more commonly commonly known fact. Supercell used to allow you to sell your buildings, meaning barracks, clan castle, and storages were all up for sale. Because of this, you'll find bases that are missing a clan castle and just straight up cursed. You could also sell your town hall. This was just a visual bug. Number 18. During the period the mentioned gem glitch was going on, a glitch would also apply to loot carts, where, after you claimed the loot cart, upon refreshing, you'd have a brand new loot cart up and ready for you. This would allow players to farm unlimited loot carts, making them rich in no time. Number 19. You used to have to make all your bases manually, as saved layouts weren't a thing back then. This meant that every single detail, down to the smallest little thing, you'd have to customize, making it take a lot more time to create good bases, and being nearly impossible to copy one perfectly. Number 20. But one of the more game-changing features was Inferno Towers that ignored heal effect. Yeah, as you can imagine, this made Inferno Towers way more overpowered. Supercell later changed this to balance the Inferno Tower out, as new higher Town Hall defenses were being released. Nowadays, it's even possible to out-heal an Inferno Tower. Take that, Supercell! Number 21. But were you around when Teslas used to do double damage against P.E.K.K.A.s? Now, if you're an OG, this might sound normal. However, if you're new, this might seem really random. When Clash of Clans was launched, P.E.K.K.A. used to be extremely good, with almost every high-level deck including P.E.K.K.A. However, as time went on and more troops got added in, P.E.K.K.A. was no longer the beast it once was, leading Supercell to remove the double damage Tesla. Number 22. Talking about balance changes, the Eagle Artillery used to deal 3 times more damage against golems to prevent players from using it so much. Unfortunately, it worked too well. So well that they had to change it back soon after. Number 23. Healers used to be completely immune to air traps, which was a pretty weird feature considering healers are an air troop. However, this was later changed by Supercell, making any and all air traps completely demolish all healers. Number 24. Now this is a piece of unexpected nostalgia. Did you know the Wizard used to have an OG shooting animation? Wow, this is so weirdly nostalgic. Number 25. But it's not as nostalgic as when storages used to be on top of the clan castle, because this is a Clash of Clans feature that almost nobody remembers. While clan castles look like this now with a plain roof, these loot storages were a really nice subtle design choice which represented how much loot was in the treasury. Number 26. During some Christmases, snow would pile up on top of clan-based defenses. I mean, look at that town hall. That's a lot of snow. Sadly, this was removed in 2019, and ever since, Clash of Clans has never added snow back in, likely because it made some of the defenses harder to see. Number 27. Well, you can obviously change your clan banner. Did you know you used to be able to change your clan border? Back in the day, Supercell would allow you to upgrade your clan border, which is the design outside of the banner. From there, you could customize your clan border based off of what rank your clan was in. Ah, nostalgia. Number 28. Before upgrading your town hall, now you have to purchase certain buildings before even being able to upgrade your current one. However, this wasn't always the case, because a few years ago, this didn't exist, meaning you could upgrade your town hall without having to upgrade anything else. This, however, would make people extremely rushed, which is why Supercell quickly added the limits in place, which forced you to upgrade your other buildings. Number 29. If you canceled an upgrade midway, you used to be able to get all of the loot you spent on it back. However, this was quickly abused, as people would use this as a way to hide all of their resources when they were getting attacked. Because of this, Supercell added a border where if you cancel an upgrade, you only get half of your loot back, making it impossible to profit from or exploit. Number 30. A long time ago, upgrades used to take much longer, with a level 14 king taking 2 weeks to upgrade. This is probably one of the stupidest things ever put in Clash of Clans, as making a base at this rate would take literal decades. Number 31. A few years ago, Clash of Clans partnered with Apple to fight against AIDS, creating a fundraiser where profits bought from these red gem offers would all go towards charity. Not only would you be supporting a good cause, but you'd also get a super cool red shield on your town hall. Cool! In 2016, when the final red event was done, Supercell gave out an exclusive statue with a red badge on it, and you'd also get one for your Barbarian King. Number 32. Hog Rider used to target anything. This fact speaks for itself, as now, they only target buildings. Number 33. You used to be able to see players' levels on the clan chat attached to them. This design was kinda weird and sort of served no real purpose to any of the conversation. This is probably one of the things that Clash of Clans really improved over time. Number 34. While now, if you place a bunch of troops and log out of the game, your attack would still continue no matter what, this used to be completely different, as a long time ago, if you started an attack and disconnected, that attack would immediately end, resulting in some pretty devastating losses. Number 35. The old Grand Warden used to look like this, and the new Grand Warden looks like this. I loved the old Grand Warden. It was so simple, but unfortunately, Supercell changed it to this new, crappier design. Come on, guys!